Mr. Johnson drives an old 68, doesn't believe in much except belief on a cigarette tin and that old battered stub. You see him stare as he drives on by, not a single care in the world. He thinks he's gotten too old for this stuff. See that in his eyes. His wife died and children all moved away. They don't stay in touch. They probably blame them for the way they turned out, never given a chance. I think he knows that by the bottle he drinks, 'cause he never ever seems to let up. He thinks it's too late just to turn back the clock, and that's his biggest regret. But if you asked him, he would tell you. He'd say, live every day like your last. Just live it good and live it not too fast. And tell all your daughters and all of your sons just that you love them from the very young. And just take your lover by the hand. Tell them you love them and be able to stand up for the life you live. Don't you regret it one bit. Don't regret it one bit. No, don't regret it one bit. Don't you regret it one bit. But if you believe that all your happiness could take away pain, stop believing that the love you have will relight again. He'd say, live every day like your last. Just live it good, but live it not too fast. And tell all your daughters and all of your sons just that you love them from the very young. And just take your lover by the hand. Tell them you love them and be able to stand up for the life you live. Don't you regret it one bit. Don't you regret it one bit. Don't you regret it one bit. Don't you regret it one bit.
So that's a track called Mr. Johnson from James Bradley, who joins me now in the studio. How are you, sir?
Not too bad. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Tell us all about the song then. What's the story behind that
Yeah,
one?
Mr. Johnson was written about 2 years ago. I was invited out to Dubai to a music festival in Elliott, which is about 3 hours outside Dubai, to a good friend who actually taught me guitar when I started out in 1993, a long time ago. So she was put in charge of the local music festival, and what that music festival did was brought people from different cultures out to Dubai to play music. And while I was out there, I had just stepped out of a high-profile, stressful job in a retail company, and I'd taken basically a different direction, so decided to pursue my love for music and teaching music and everything that came along with that. And I just sat down one day and I started to write, and I wrote the song in 10 minutes. And basically what it was is, if I still had been doing that high profile job and that stressful job, I would be the Mr. Johnson who had lost his wife and his family and would have nobody except just me cigarette tins and me drink.
All right, so music has obviously been part of your life right from an early age.
It
Do you
has.
remember the first time you discovered music and discovered a song and said, that's amazing?
My first memory of music was Paul Simon, You Can Call Me Al.
Brilliant.
I was 4 years old, sitting on my daddy's knee, and it came on the radio, and I just thought, this is amazing. And I still have that memory. It's just fantastic. Music has the ability to transport you anywhere, be it happy or sad, and any memory, and it's amazing. So that generated into, obviously, listen, music was always on in our house. Dad was a avid Thin Lizzy fan and Rory Gallagher, and Mum would have been into her, the Carpenters and stuff, so it was always there. It was
And
always
were they
there.
musical? Did they play anything?
Mum used to play guitar and sing in the choir when she was younger, but Dad did have a note in his head. Hello, his grandfather was a fantastic fiddle player.
Right,
So music's
yeah.
in the family, which is lovely, on both sides.
So when did you start to think about starting to write songs and starting to learn guitar then?
I suppose whenever I came to university here, back in 2000, me and another friend had got together and done the singer-songwriter nights in the old Auntie Annie's and Katie Daly's, which is still there. And it was a lovely chance to get up and do covers and then start writing my own stuff. So the first song I wrote, which will be on my debut album, was I'm Through, and it was about a breakup. So but it's different. You know, it's nice to write songs. I mean, I find songwriting as a tool to express emotion and give a little bit of yourself as a songwriter to other people. And hopefully they can latch on and enjoy and listen to it and get something out of it themselves.
Now, of course, you're passing your skills on to other people, aren't you?
That's it. So I've been lucky enough. I teach 50 students. I teach 50 students guitar throughout the week. And whenever September comes around, I'm lucky enough to get into 2 or 3 schools. And of those 50 children and adults, 10 of them are on the autistic spectrum. So basically what we class as autistic spectrum condition. And then what I do is we use music to communicate. So I have a son, Daniel, who is autistic, and he doesn't speak. He can't say, hello, how are you? But he can sing any song that he hears on the radio. So what we do is we communicate with music. We'll sit down, we'll sing something simple like ABC song, or we'll start singing. His most recent song is Coldplay Fix You, and he sings it note perfect, yet he can't say, can I have a drink of water? So it's that, and that's really what brought me into the helping with children with special needs and trying to promote music in not only just the classroom, but music to communicate, and children use it to communicate. And my kids that I teach, actually some as young as 6 are writing their own songs. Just something simple about the weather or something simple about kicking a football around a field, but they put music to it and they put their chords to it. It's amazing to watch. It's such
It must be great to watch them develop through music.
Yes, it is. It's lovely. And all these kids have started. I didn't start playing the guitar till I was 12. I played the piano before that when I was 9, 10, and 11. So I could never read music. It was always by ear. Mm-hmm. And to pass this on to the kids, I mean, it's lovely to see. So no, it's just very rewarding, I must say.
Yeah. Tell us about the album. It's coming out in September.
The album will be out on the 14th of September. The album I'm recording at the minute with Paul Casey in Derry, and I have been lucky enough to have his fantastic people behind him. So Liam Bradley, who also drums for Ronan Keaton and Van Morrison, a fantastic percussionist. I have John McCullough, who is from Belfast here, and he's on the keys. Eilidh Patterson, who's also from Derry, and she does backing vocals. And then Paul plays guitar and I play guitar and sing on it. So it's been amazing. I mean, the journey this time last year, we started recording. I never thought I was good enough to record. Right. And the songs that are written in Dubai and written since have made it onto the album. And I'm just about to have released me single Since You're Not Around on the 16th of August.
Brilliant. So where can people see you perform then? Well,
it's I play a lot of local in the mid-Ulster, a lot of local areas, so like Marysbar, Marafelt, the Ponderosa at the top of the Glen Shane Pass. And I'm quite lucky to play a lot of small bars and big bars, which is nice. I do a lot of drinks receptions and wedding receptions as well. But if you hop onto my Facebook page, James Bradley Music, you can check out where the next gig's going to be.
Brilliant. You're going to do one more song before you go. What are you going to do this time?
I'm going to do Since You're Not Around.
And is there a story behind this one?
There's a story. Unfortunately, I lost my brother to suicide in 2005. So through my music, not only have I been lucky enough to promote autism awareness and special needs awareness, but mental health awareness as well. And I suppose the song came as a way of dealing. I mean, like I say, as a songwriter, you take the emotion and how you feel and you transpose that into music, and I suppose it's a coping mechanism. Mm-hmm. You give that bit of yourself away to the listener. And I wrote this basically as a perspective, as I know that you've left, but you're always around, you're always there. So we shot the video for it. A fantastic group called Sessions in the House, who did videos for me in the past, and we shot it over 3 days, and we used characters in my family to represent my brother and myself. And it tells a story of, I suppose, the loss, but as well as that, I'm going to be here for a long time. I will see eventually, but I'm going to be here for a long time because I've got my family and friends to look after.
James, what a great and lovely idea for a song. The very best of luck with the album.
Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
This song is for you, every line. As I stare out of this window of mine, think too much, but now it's down on a page. Lost a piece of my heart, and it still feels strange. For you, I'll hold my head up high, and I wonder what you're doing if you're way up there, here by my side or all around in the air. I can tell you it's been crazy, and I still break down. Sometimes I find it hard to keep both feet on the ground since you're not around. Since you're not around, since you're not around, since you're not around, it's like you're always around. You're not around, since you're not around. I still see your face when I close my eyes. Still hear your voice, it's like you're just by my side. Time gets tough, I've just had enough. Well, I'll remember how you made me smile. And I wonder what you're doing if you're way up there, here by my side or all around in the air. I can tell you it's been crazy and I still break down. Sometimes I find it hard to keep both feet on the ground since you're not around. Since you're not around, you're not around. Since you're not around, it's like you're always around. You're not around, since you're not around. There's so much that I'd asked you since you left us that way. When we meet again, we'll have plenty to say. Now I've got a life to live in a world down here, out from year after year, year after year. Look out for